footballchat.com, brought to you by the CFC Insider. I'm Katie, and we've got Nathan DuBarry on the Zoom call today. Nathan is an offensive tackle. He's 6'6", 275 out of London, Ontario. Nathan, thanks for joining us today.
No problem.
You're at home, or you're in the day where you're not in the classroom. I know various provinces have got different protocols with how their school education system is looking. So tell us a little bit about how you got started in your football career. I know you're fairly new to the game.
I didn't start playing till grade 9, actually. I played hockey all the way before that. And also, the only person in my family that I guess really liked football was my grandpa. Like my dad still doesn't know what we're doing whenever he watches, but I started at a South Collegiate. I went up to their junior camp thing. I didn't really know what I was doing yet either, but I don't know, I really liked it when I started out.
How did you find the transition from hockey to football?
I didn't find it that difficult. Hockey was a defense. My favorite thing mostly was to hit people, probably, I guess you could say. And in football, I got to do that every single play all the time.
Kind of going into that, what do you like most about your position?
Yeah, like I said, I just like physicality more. There's less rules of, say in hockey, I always got penalties just because I'd always be way bigger than everyone else. If I hit someone, I'd get a penalty or something. In football, I don't have that problem.
Those of you who are listening, we've just launched the CFC player profile. Nathan, I'm not sure if you've gone on and updated any information on there that you need to. So any of your highlights, workout videos, combine film that you may be getting right now, you can put all of that up there. You can enter in as much information as many times as you need to. If you start getting offers or you have considerations of schools that you are considering, you can put that in there. And then down the road, when you commit, you can put your commitment in there, and that all shows up on your profile. So that's on CanadaFootballChat.com under the submit your profile under the prospect search menu tab. So just keep that in mind. So that being said, what type of player would you say you are?
I stay pretty much calm the whole time I'm playing, I guess you could say. I don't really get super angry, I guess you could say. Let's say mess up or something. I won't get mad at myself. I'll just go back and try to do it better next time.
You're an intense player. You can see that in your film. You go right to the whistle and you lock onto a guy, and it's like he doesn't have a chance.
Yeah, I always stay the same mood during a game, I guess. I don't know.
Some guys really are really loud. They like to talk. They like to chirp. Other guys just, they do their business and they don't say a word, but they're super intense as well.
Yeah, I'm more like that.
So what type of coaching do you think you best respond to?
Well, here, the coach has been pretty, hard on me every single practice. I've learned that it's a good thing if they're always yelling at you and telling you to do something better, because it's not personal. I know that now. It's just they want to see you get as good as you can get. So the coach isn't talking to you, then you should be worried.
There is no high school season. How has that affected your goals?
Here at Football North, I've been practicing basically since start of August, really. So going 5 days a week until September. So we had school, so we had to start slowing down. Mm-hmm. We've had team meetings every 2 or 3 times a week since January, even through COVID, so that didn't stop anything. Sometimes go home back to London on the weekend, so I get to work out again there.
Over the past 6 months, did you do any different types of training?
I mostly did a lot of running because since a lot of gyms were closed, I don't really have a lot of weights at home, I guess. I have some resistance bands and stuff, X3 bar thing my dad always likes to talk about. Other than that, those are the only types of weights I had for muscle. So I mostly just did a lot of running and sprinting.
Typically, Clarkson plays an American schedule. You guys go down across the border. That's kind of a bummer not being able to get down there to play, knowing that the states, a lot of the states are playing.
That was probably the thing I was most looking forward to, was playing against American teams. I don't know when they're going to open the border up here still. So
we ranked you on the CFC 150 class of 2022. How did you feel about that?
I didn't really expect it. My dad said I didn't even think you were going to get ranked at all. I didn't even know how that worked. It was pretty cool, I guess. I didn't really expect that at all.
Would you say that being ranked has motivated you to be even more purposeful in what you're doing?
Yeah. Now that I have the rank thing, there's no reason I can't keep going higher than what I am. I'd just be wasting myself if I didn't.
Well, you definitely have one of the higher ceilings. I know that we talk about you quite a bit in the sense of even though you are a bit raw, it's definitely a project that coaches would want to take on. For sure, just watching your film, you can see that already. CFC prospect rankings are on CanadaFootballChat.com, and you can access those with your gold membership. For those of you who are listening, is there much going on with you in the recruiting area right now?
I've sent my film out to some coaches in Canada and the States. I mean, can't really go anywhere.
Have you been able to send your combine film and even your practice? Are they filming your practices?
We film all our practices. I'll send that out if they ask, but our coaches do that a lot too.
What are you looking for in a future school?
The thing I want to take is criminology and sociology. Both my parents, well, my mom's police officer, my dad used to be before he had to quit because of bad hips. Grandpa was police officer, so I mean, I just want to do that too. And for athletically, just somewhere that make me the best I can get.
Is there any kind of future schools that you already sort of have targeted that you would like to look at a bit closer?
I mean, in Canada, I guess Western, I don't know. I'm just from London, so I'd be open to going pretty much anywhere. In the States, I'd be happy to go anywhere, really. The two ones I'd want to go to the most, maybe, I guess, would be Syracuse and Wisconsin.
Any particular reason those two?
Close to Canada, they don't really play in mega heat.
Oh man, well I know that CFC has a lot of recruiting tips on their site, so you can check those out. Maybe that'll help you narrow things down as you continue through your football career. But that being said, recruiting can be quite stressful for some people, for some players, and for others it's fantastic. They love it. They love being recruiting. They love the whole process. How has it been for you stress wise?
I haven't really been stressed.
How have you dealt with the performance expectations either from your coaches or even your parents, because I know that they have quite an athletic pedigree as well?
I'd be better than both my parents, I could say. And expectations, I work as hard as I can. I think a lot of what my coaches want me to and what other coaches think, but outside regular people that don't really matter. I mean, I couldn't really care what they think.
Where do you hope that football is going to take you in the future?
So I want to go to university, States preferably, then Canada, of course. I'd be happy to go anywhere here. Like I said, I want to be a police officer.
Here, we're going to play a little game called Rapid Fire. I'm going to say two things and you're going to pick one, or I'm going to say a statement and you're going to say the first thing that comes to your mind. So what are you watching on Netflix?
I guess I've watched the entire Stranger Things show in 2 days.
What would you wear? A helmet, visor, and backplate, or gold-colored cleats?
Helmet, visor, and backplate. Cleats don't really go with anything and really get it.
What's on your music playlist?
I don't know. I guess I'm rap music. I have some rock music on there, but a lot of different types of stuff.
You're the general manager of a professional football team. You have the first pick of the draft. Who are you picking, either current players or previous players?
Probably just Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, so sweet or salty?
Probably sweet.
Okay, do you prefer dogs or cats?
Dogs.
What's your favorite blockbuster?
I don't know, Star Wars.
Think vacation, adventure race, or sit on a beach?
Oh, probably adventure race. I mean, I've had enough of sit on beach vacations.
Social media, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook?
Probably Twitter.
If you could only have one video game, what is it?
I mean, I didn't get video games till Christmas last year, but Madden.
And then last question, if you could meet one person, a non-athlete in the world, either past or present, who is it?
Any person.
You can pass if you don't have one.
I don't really idolize a lot of people, I guess. I don't know.
All right, well, that's awesome. Those are great answers. Thanks, Nathan.
Thank you.
Looking for more exclusive Canadian recruiting content? Become a CFC Insider Gold or Silver member today for access to rankings, analysis, and the latest recruiting news from across the country.